Hello and welcome to Introduction to Year 5. You are joined by the 3 Year 5 teachers here, Miss Saul, Miss Boyce and Mrs Verdi. Our learning support assistants for Year 5 this year for 5HS will be Mrs Uppel, for 5NB will be Miss Rye, and for 5NV will be Miss Gill. Welcome back to school. We have put together the following information to help you to understand what our expectations are in Year 5 for your child. We would like your support to prepare and guide them as we are preparing them for Year 6. We hope that the information we provide on the slides helps you to do that.
In order to help keep our children safe, we will continue to encourage social distancing and regular hand washing or sanitisation around the school grounds. Please do not send your child to school if they display any of the main COVID symptoms. And please remember to maintain social distancing when dropping off or collecting your child. We would also appreciate if you continued to wear a mask, but this is optional. Government guidance now states that if a child has a positive COVID test, the rest of the class bubble do not need to self-isolate.
Year 5 drop-off and collection times. School starts promptly at 8:25, although children will be allowed to come in from 8:15. Please ensure that you drop your child off at the drop-off point in the designated time and leave promptly to reduce congestion. Pick-up time is 3 p.m. Please ensure that you pick your child up at the correct time and exit the playground following the correct route system. If you are collecting more than one child, please wait in the designated area in the playground between pick-up times. We continue to encourage social distancing around the school grounds at all times.
Curriculum overviews. We recently sent you the curriculum overviews for autumn term. These contain information about the topics we'll be covering at school, in addition to how you can help at home sections. We encourage you to take the tips on board to help your child to consolidate different areas of learning at home. Curriculum overviews are saved on the school website and have also been uploaded on Google Classroom under the Parent Resources section on the classwork page. Please turn in the documents once you have viewed them. So I'm going to talk you through 5HS's class timetable. If you have a look at the dates below, Monday we need to bear in mind is library day, so children are required to make sure their library books are returned on this day so that they can be issued with a new one. We'll also be conducting spelling tests on the day, which they have had a week to revise for. Tuesday will be arithmetic tests, which we will complete within lesson time. And Wednesdays will be reading book change. For children to be able to change their reading book, their reading record must have been signed by an adult, which shows you have listened to them read, as well as their vocabulary homework having been completed. Please note Thursday is PE day, so children need to come to school in their PE kit.
For 5NV, same as 5HS, we do have our spellings on Monday. Tuesday is our arithmetic test and Thursday is our library day. Friday is when they can change their reading book, so please ensure that their reading books have been signed. We also on Monday have PE, so please ensure your child is fully equipped within their PE uniform, please.
For 5NB, we also will be having our spelling tests on a Monday. However, our library day is a Tuesday, so please check that your child has packed their library book into their bags. Wednesday, we'll be having our arithmetic test during our lessons. And Thursday is an opportunity for the children to change their reading books. So again, please parents, make sure you have signed their reading record books. PE day for 5NB will be on Monday. So again, the children must be in their PE kit for the whole day.
So homework will be given 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday and Friday. Children will have 2 days to complete it and bring it in. The homework issued on Monday will always be spellings. They complete these in their red book or Google Classroom. On a Wednesday, they'll be given a maths-based homework, and on a Friday will be a reading homework. Reading books and library books will also be given each week, and the days have been specified earlier. Children also have the vocabulary homework to complete, which we will talk a bit more about later on. Reading records, which are purple, must be signed by an adult and dated. PE takes place on a Monday for 5NV and 5NB, or a Thursday for 5HS. They must be in their correct PE kit so that they can take place. It is a health and safety requirement, so footwear must also be appropriate. They will remain in their kit all day and are not required to bring in their uniform at all. Spelling and mental maths tests will also take place on a weekly basis on the days specified earlier. Homeschool learning. Homework will be predominantly set on Google Classroom, although red books will be provided for written homework. Please ensure your child reads the instructions carefully and that homework is completed with full effort and submitted on time. Home learning activities will also be set regularly on platforms such as Manga High. If at any time your child is unable to access these resources, please let the class teacher know by writing a message in their homeschool diary. It is important that when at home, children have healthy study habits. Consider setting up a homework timetable to give children set times in which to complete work and also to provide them with some routine. The homework that is given should be completed independently, although we are aware children will require some support occasionally. Support can be provided from the adults or siblings at home, but there are also several websites that you are able to use, such as YouTube, BBC Bitesize, and National Oak Academy. Please ensure children are encouraged to present work to a high standard at all time. Please ensure that homework is being checked before it comes in to be submitted to the teacher. Answers for homework will either be peer marked in class or uploaded onto Google Classroom. Reading. Reading is an essential component of your child's learning and they must read every day for at least 20 minutes. Please ensure your child's reading record is signed regularly so they can be issued with a new book. They can also read on our new online platform, MyOn, which provides them with quizzes as well to check their understanding. As mentioned earlier, they have been issued with blue vocabulary books. As part of their reading homework, we encourage children to make a note of 6 new vocabulary words they've encountered that week. They must write down the words, give their definitions, and then try to use them within a sentence. We encourage you to make reading as fun as possible, giving your child access to a range of genres and text types. We also promote the practice of listening to stories. This can include reading to your child or giving them access to audiobooks. Maintaining high standards. Please ensure your child wears their full school uniform that has been clearly labelled with their name and class. If any part of the uniform requires replacing, please do this as soon as possible or provide a note in the diary enabling us to know when it will be replaced. We will also be returning to Gurdwara assemblies this academic year and your child needs to bring a head covering in every single day. We encourage regular washing of the uniform to promote cleanliness. Black trainers are not allowed as part of their school uniform. All children should have a school bag to allow them to adequately carry their belongings. And if your child brings in a packed lunch or a snack, please ensure that it is healthy and provides them with a balanced diet. Student wellbeing. Student wellbeing is a priority at our school. We need to ensure a balance is created between education and mental health. At school, we promote student wellbeing in the following way. We have zones of regulation, we commemorate Mental Health Week, we regularly complete mindfulness activities, we have wellbeing ambassadors who can advise on how to cope with stress, and we also encourage outside activities such as play and PE, as well as clubs. We are also teaching children coping mechanisms within our PSHE lessons and strategies to help support their mental resilience. At home, there are several ways in which you can support student wellbeing. One is to timetable in fun or family time, completing outdoor activities such as going to the park or playing sports, some quiet time listening to music or reading at home, reducing their screen time, playing board games together, learning a new skill or taking part in hobbies. Pupil premium. If you receive any of the following, the school may be entitled to receive funds on your child's behalf. This includes income support, income-based job seekers allowance, support under Part 6 of the Immigration and Asylum Act 1999, the guaranteed element of the state pension credit, child tax credit, working tax credit. Pupil premium funding, what is it used for? The The funding is used to provide extra training for staff, to set up booster classes for pupils, to invest in resources to further pupils' progress, and ultimately to further pupils' education and achievement. You can complete the online eligibility checker here, so please click the link. If you require any help completing this check, please contact the school office for support. Communication. In the current circumstances of reduced face-to-face communication, please use the homeschool diaries to relay messages to the class teacher. These are checked on a weekly basis. If you wish to discuss something in more detail, please use the homeschool diary to request a telephone consultation with the class teacher. We encourage you to exercise this option for essential matters only. All queries must be communicated to the class teacher as a first point of contact. So class teacher should be addressed first with the query. If that's not answered or further support or clarification is needed, the year team leader, which is myself, Miss Saw, should be contacted. And then if you still require further support, senior leadership, which is Mrs. Dalywell or Miss O'Leary, can be spoken to. Looking ahead. We look forward to a positive and productive year with your support. We should be working in collaboration with one another to ensure that our children progress. We will be holding parent consultations next month in October. Further information will be sent out closer to the time. Thank you.